Hi everyone, Shane R. Monroe here with Monroe World, and we're going back to the Dragon's Lair once again to show you a few of the things that we didn't have answers for in the first video. So let's get started. I have a few things to show you. First of all, I'll go ahead and turn this guy on. So first of all, let's talk about the little coin toy. This is the keychain. You're supposed to be able to push this and it lights up. So I pulled this thing apart. There's 2 screws inside, 2 more screws to get the little circuit board out. And it looks like there's a fabrication problem with the little IC chip that's inside, because if you were to take this whole thing apart, I'll post a picture. There'll be some video playing inset, probably right over there, while I'm talking about this, that will show you that if you put some pressure on the top or on the side of the... Scared the crap out of me. If you put some pressure on that IC chip and then try to push the toggle button, it will work. So it wasn't a battery. Unfortunately, the problem with it is just a little manufacturing defect, which is okay because this is still cool. It just won't light up unless you were to take it apart and mess with it. So, or probably resolder on the chip, right? I'm guessing, but that's beyond my skill set. But I wanted you guys to know that I did open it up and it did work, sort of. The other mysterious thing was this guy. What in the heck is this thing for? Why was it in the box? Nobody seemed to know. One of my followers was nice enough to let me in on the fact that this is actually to cover the coin door logo here. If for whatever reason you didn't like the Replicade logo on the coin door. So that's what that's for. It's a cover plate to hide the Replicade logo, which I'm totally cool having that Replicade logo. Did a good job. They deserve to be treated. So one of the other items was this coin door. Does it open or doesn't it open? The answer is it does if you've got small enough hands to get a good enough grip on it to pull this thing open, which I don't. So I've got a little pair of pliers and a little microfabric cloth. So I'm going to grab a hold of this guy. I want to scratch it, and there you can pull it open. Either that or I'm just a weak old man. Could be both. So if you open up the coin door, you can see there are the 2 little lighted buttons over here, one for the menu and then one for the actual credits. Nothing else to really see in there. It's just an open door, but it's it's an open cavern in there, but it's still very cool that this coin door actually opens and closes like it's supposed to. One of the other things was determined that even though the video, if you were to plug an HDMI cable in, even though the video redirects properly, the audio seems to echo between the Replicade Dragon's Lair cab and your television. In a menu item, if you push the menu button, there is an item here, and this is going to be really hard for me to show you because I'm cameraman-less today, so I'm doing my best. There's an item that says Game Audio, and if you change it from Replicade to HDMI, then the sound will stop coming through the Replicade too when the HDMI is plugged in. But it also stops the sound if the HDMI is not plugged in. So you'll have to make a round trip to that. So the last thing on the list, the last item that somehow escaped me or I didn't bother to talk about it, which was helpfully pointed out by many people, thank you very much, was the box itself, right? So the shipping box that it came in, as I mentioned when I opened on my last video, the shipping box has some scratches and labels and stuff on and all this yellow tape. So this box per se is a shipping box. So, however, the box within the box, which I did comment on being a box within a box, get rid of all that stuff. This is a replica box. This is a replica box of the shipping box. So if you were to take the shipping box and look at it, the shipping box and the internally packed box. So now you can actually have a replica of not only the Dragon's Lair cabinet, but you have a replica of the shipping box. Not sure how that slipped by me, but it did. So let's be fair and we'll talk about that. So anyhow, outside of that, since the last video that I posted showing this little unit off, I did do a full playthrough all the way through with 2 players, infinite lives of course, and going all the way through to the Dragon's Lair and completing the game with both players. So if you're interested in that video, be sure to check that one out as well. My next goal will be to take Daphne, which is the closest you can get to playing real Dragon's Lair, which this is probably running, but it's hidden in the background. I'll find out eventually, but that's the best way that you can do timing and other sorts of considerations. So I'll be doing that video, and then you'll be able to compare it to the one that I do shooting off of this. So I think that catches us up with the mysteries of the Dragon's Lair Replicade. I still haven't had to plug this thing in for power yet, and I've been playing quite a bit of it, so that has some good testament to the potential battery life of this guy, if that was something you were wondering about. Listen, I hope you enjoyed. Please give us a like down there, subscribe, hit the little bell, and you'll get notified when we produce more of these great videos. Thanks again so much for watching. I'm Shane R. Monroe. We'll see you next time. Take care.